Hey, it's Rex on the road with our Sonoma County Wine of the Week. We're right in the heart of the Russian River Valley today as we visit with Elaine Sell and Elaine's Wines. Let's check it out. Hey, it's Rex on the road, and we're visiting Elaine Sell today. Elaine Wines, right here in the heart of the Russian River Valley. Right, Elaine?
That is right. The Russian River is just down the hill.
Right.
We're at 500-foot elevation,
right.
And the vineyard is 3 acres.
Right, and we are surrounded by the vineyard. If you look right past the camera there, you would see these vineyards, and we'll try to get some shots of that. Elaine, tell us about the wines that you make.
Well, all the wines are made with grapes from my vineyard.
Oh, wow.
I have 1 acre of Chardonnay and 2 acres of Pinot Noir. I make very small quantities of wine and sell some of the grapes. So this Pinot Noir, I think I made about, I made about 120 cases. This is my 21.
It's beautiful.
About 40% new French oak, bottled without filtration, which I think retains a lot of the aromatics.
Right.
Yeah.
Organic, almost organic, right?
I have a sustainable vineyard, not an organic vineyard.
Right. You got to watch out with the words there, right?
But I don't add much to the wine.
Right.
And more recently, I've started doing native fermentations with my Pinot Noir. I've been doing it with my Chardonnay for quite a while.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful 3 acres. It looks like a lot more than 3 acres to me, you know?
Well, 3 acres of vineyard.
Right.
We have 20 acres total of property, and this was all that was plantable on the whole property.
Oh, wow.
We're at the top of the hill, and it just goes down really steeply. So the rest of the property was just too steep to plant on.
Right. Now, can folks come and do tastings of your wines, and where would they do that?
Yes. Tastings are by appointment because there's no one who works for me. I'm the only person. And they're at Inspiration Winery, where I make my wine in Santa Rosa.
All right. Inspiration Wine in Santa Rosa is where you can taste Elaine wines. So that's good to know. And this is absolutely terrific right here. And this is Pinot, right?
It is.
Can you tell us a little bit about what goes into making Pinot in Sonoma County?
Well, of course. So I have 2 different popular Dijon clones, 115 and 667. And Pinot is a fairly early grape. This was harvested, I believe, in September. All of the grapes, we do a little mowing with a tractor, but everything else is done by hand in the vineyard.
And how was the harvest this year?
The harvest this year was really good.
That's what I'm hearing.
This vineyard was planted in 1998.
Okay, that's a while back, huh?
Production was getting reduced by a lot. And so last year we put a lot of compost around the vines.
Oh, okay.
And we pretty much doubled the production.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, you got to like that, right?
Yes.
I mean, more grapes is a good thing, right?
Yeah. The grapes were really happy this year, so it's been a great year, and I'm looking forward to the 2024 vintage. So the grapes are typically harvested at night and taken early in the morning to the winery, and they are fermented with about 10% whole clusters. And then after fermentation in bins is complete, it's moved into oak barrels for aging.
Okay, yeah. And then you were talking about the French oak barrels as well that you use with some of maybe the Chardonnay, right?
Yes, and with the Pinot Noir.
Okay, yes. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, French oak is French oak, and we know what that can give a wine and give the grapes, right?
It's beautiful. The French oak is fine textured and more subtle than some of the other oaks that might be used for barrels, and so it just can often make a really silky, smooth, beautiful wine.
Right. Now, the question I have for you, and I mean, I think in this day and age, it's kind of an important question, but it's not like the super important question, is how can folks find you guys on social media?
I'm depending on you to help me.
Well,
with
that's
that.
what we're here. That's what we're here to do. But like you're on Instagram, I found you. I had to search a little bit, and I can't remember, but it did have Elaine in it.
It did.
And then it had the vineyards, and I was like, I think that's the one, right
Elaine
there.
Calypti Vineyard.
That was
on
it, Calypti.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I haven't posted a lot, but I'm working on that.
Well, we're going to have some material from today.
Yes,
that's
I
going to be great.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it too, because we love, every week visiting a new winery and kind of showing off the grapes, showing off the wines like we are today. And is there a phone number folks can call if they want to come and do a tasting at the tasting room?
Of course. My number, I have not changed since I moved here from North Carolina. It's area code 919-599-0982.
Okay, that's good to know. And look for them on Instagram and Facebook as well, right?
That's right. And my website will tell you a lot about the wine. It's ElaineWines.com.
Okay, easy to remember, Elaine'sWines.com. And this has been our Sonoma County Wine of the Week. Elaine, thank you so much for inviting us out.
My pleasure. So good to have you here. Cheers.